They laughed at her for being poor, but then came the announcement that shut everyone up. Imagine being invited to your best friend's birthday party, only to be laughed at the moment you walk in. She wore her cleanest dress, brought the smallest gift, and smiled, despite the whispers. But what no one knew, what no one expected, was that before the night ended, her life would change forever. And when her friend's brother took the mic, every single person went silent. Amira had never been to a rich person's party before. Her best friend, Emily, lived in a mansion on the hill. White walls, shiny floors, and more rooms than Amira could count. They had met in school, and despite their differences, they had clicked instantly. A week before Emily's 18th birthday, she handed Amira a fancy gold invitation. "You have to come. You're like my sister." Amira's heart warmed. She didn't have much. Her father worked as a mechanic, her mother cleaned houses. But she knew she would make the effort. She borrowed her mom's best dress, wrapped a small box of handmade bracelets, and told herself, "Tonight I'll just be happy for my friend." The moment she stepped inside the mansion, Amira felt eyes on her. Glittering dresses, high heels, designer handbags. Everyone looked like they'd stepped out of a magazine. She walked to the gift table, placing her little box among the giant, wrapped presents with shiny ribbons. She heard the whispers immediately. "Who's she?" "That's Emily's friend? She looks so cheap. Look at that tiny gift. Embarrassing." A group of girls giggled, covering their mouths as they stared. Amira's cheeks burned, but she forced a smile and found a corner to stand in. Even Emily's other friends barely said hello. The laughter, the stares, they cut deeper than she wanted to admit. Just as she was thinking of leaving, the music stopped. Emily's older brother Daniel walked to the front holding a microphone. He was tall, confident, and dressed in a sharp suit. "Thank you all for coming to celebrate my little sister's birthday," he said with a charming smile. "But before we cut the cake, I have something important to share." Everyone leaned forward, curious. The rich kids expected an announcement about his new business or maybe a new luxury car. But Daniel's eyes scanned the room and landed on Amira. Daniel's voice was steady, but his words sent a wave of shock through the crowd. "I'm officially announcing my engagement to the most amazing, kind, and beautiful girl I've ever met. Amira!" Gasps filled the room. The girls, who had mocked her, were frozen. Someone even dropped their drink. Emily squealed and hugged Amira so tight she could barely breathe. Daniel walked straight to her, ignoring the whispers, and took her hand. "I don't care about brands or money. I care about heart. And this woman has more heart than anyone here." The mockers didn't dare meet her eyes now. Cameras flashed. The party that once felt like a nightmare had turned into the happiest night of her life. Later, as the cake was cut and music filled the air again, Amira looked around. The same people who had laughed were now smiling at her, trying to start conversations. She didn't need their approval anymore. She whispered to Daniel, "I still can't believe you did that in front of everyone." He smiled. "I wanted the world to know your mind and to remind them kindness is the most beautiful thing you can wear." Life has a funny way of turning tables. One moment they laugh at you, the next they wish they were you. So never let the world make you feel small. Your worth doesn't come from their opinion, it comes from your heart.